So what is it everybody wants? Well, this is the other side of economics. Everybody wants the same 7 things worldwide throughout all of history. Number 1, based on Maslow, is they want safety. Everybody wants to be safe. They want to be safe from harm, especially safe from dying. There's nothing that makes a person more nervous or more afraid than the possibility that they will not be safe. The second thing they want is survival. Is people want enough food and water and clothing and other things to survive, to not be hungry, to not be destitute. The third thing that people want is security. And security, once a society like ours has provided for safety and survival needs so that most people are safe and most people don't have to worry about surviving, the next thing people want is security. And all the drive towards savings and life insurance and investment and finance and retirement plans is all aimed at achieving security. So there's nothing wrong with it wanting to achieve these things. Now the fourth thing we want, once we have satisfied our needs for safety, survival, and security, is leisure. Is we want to take it easy. We want to put our feet up. We want to relax. And of course the leisure industry is enormous, trillions of dollars. Every cruise ship and hotel and resort and every game and sport and online video gaming and television and entertainment is all to satisfy human beings' great desire for leisure once they feel secure. Now the next thing we look for is love. Once we have the first 5 covered, safety, survival, security, and leisure, then we want love. We want the love of others in general, but especially we want the love of one important person. In fact, if you are not in a loving relationship, if someone does not love you, that you love, then you always feel a tremendous ache, a need, an emptiness. So we're born to be loving human beings, to love others. But you can't love others if you're hungry, and you can't love others if you're fatigued, and you can't love others if you're insecure or afraid. So the next thing that naturally happens is once our basic needs are taken care of and we can relax, first thing we think of when we have leisure is to go out with other people, to meet other people of the opposite sex, to have fun, to enjoy our social relationships. Well, the next thing we need is respect. And respect is very important. As a matter of fact, lack of respect is a major reason for anger, frustration, wars, gang fights, individual attacks. In fact, many of the great problem peoples of the world are screaming for the respect of other people. The only way that people are respected today is if they do something that is worthy of respect. Like in the mafia, they call a very high-level person a person who is worthy of respect. In our society, the people who make the greatest contributions and contribute the most value toward the well-being of others are usually the most respected people. Unfortunately, because of the expediency factor, an enormous number of people demand respect without ever doing anything to deserve it, without ever lifting a finger or making an effort. And this is a big problem today. Now, if you don't get the respect that you want because you haven't deserved it, you almost automatically click into negative emotions. And the 2 worst negative emotions in our economy are envy and resentment. You'll find that almost all of the laws and regulations that are imposed to punish successful people are based on envy and resentment. Recently, you've heard Bernie Sanders with his national campaign attracting thousands of young people saying, tax the rich, tax the rich, tax the rich, free, free, free for everything, and it'll take the money away from those who are earning it. And people who don't have any money, most young people don't, think that's a good idea. I like that idea, if it's possible to do it, which of course it is not. If you taxed away all of the money of all the richest people in America and you divided it all up, there'd be enough to run the country for about 5 weeks. And after that, a country like North Korea would simply collapse into impoverishment for years. The only place where you can raise money in our society is you've got to tax people who are working for the money. And that means the middle class. And eventually you have to tax everybody. So the final thing that people want is fulfillment. And this goes back to Abraham Maslow's desire for self-actualization. This is what drives people to paint pictures and sing songs and write books and create works of art, is human beings want to fulfill their complete potential. And you'll only be truly happy when you have covered everything else and you have enough time and you have enough money and intelligence and ability so that you can do what you love to do and fulfill your full potential.